Going on? Welcome to Totally Blitz podcast. We're in this motherfucker about to break down week 5 of the NFL slate. Of course, break down the overtime thriller where the 49ers get the dub over the Rams in LA. But as always, go down, like, and subscribe. Comment what you thought of Thursday night football and some locks that you're riding with into the weekend. I'm Paul Pick and Win 'em, and I'm joined with.
Bro, I'm disgusted, bro. I'm looking at this 4th and 1 playing overtime right now. You wasn't playing for the tie. You couldn't. You thought Mac Jones was him like that?
Both teams used a timeout on that 4th and 1. That shit was the longest 4th and 1 ever. They went to 2 commercial breaks.
Crazy. But yeah, man. Man. My name's Kevin Waterboy Savoy, aka the Don PY, aka motherfucker needs to go get his headphones. But damn, Paul, that's some bullshit, bro. I really thought Sean. I'm over here gassing Sean McVay. Yeah, man. Sean McVay him. Sean McVay that. First off, why the fuck are y'all losing? To motherfuck start off losing this game. It was like 20-7 or some shit like that. They
Oh
had
yeah.
it back. Then Kyron Williams over fumbling on the one. Now they got to kick the field goal. This game was pissing me off.
Mac Jones was sliding. Mac Jones is he's probably not going to start over Brock Purdy because they just paid Brock Purdy, but he's living up to what some people on ESPN, Dan Orlovsky specifically, was hyping up that they're going to look exactly the same. He was shorthanded. Yeah, he was down 3 of his starting receivers, and he still went out there and threw for like 3 something.
Shit is crazy. Shout out him, McCorkle.
Yeah,
McCorkle doing his thing right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. But what the fuck, bro? How did they mismanage this game?
oh, fucking Mac Jones, that boy was throwing them dots. I mean, first off, you're down early, so you're coming from behind, and then in the second half, you fumble the ball on the 1 yard line. That
Good
don't help.
fourth quarter.
Y'all still get the punt to come down to tie it up, but y'all could have been up. I'm not gonna lie, even if they would have went up the way Mac Jones was moving, with a minute left, a couple timeouts, they might have left too much time on the clock. So like we'll never know what would have happened if they scored that touchdown with a minute left. But 49ers came to play. I mean, they get the ball in overtime, immediately moved that motherfucker. Like 2 plays later in field goal range.
Yeah, shout out them boys. I ain't gonna lie. They played their butts off and they didn't have nobody. So like I counted them out. Now I look stupid.
Yeah,
But if you didn't know, this is in the NFL week 5 slate.
yeah, fucking. Who would have thought they're 4-1 with all these injuries?
Crazy.
And but the Thursday night football game was a heater. That shit was I low key thought it was gonna be like the Packers Cowboys game at a certain point when it went into overtime. I was like, yo, these motherfuckers might tie.
Game back to back. That would have been crazy.
So I do appreciate McVay at least going for it to let
I
the
don't.
game end earlier than allowing that shit to drag on for another 40 minutes
Yeah, man, I would appreciate 40 minutes, bro.
for a
I
tie.
was I was gassing shit. I gassed shit.
And Puka's still on pace for like 2,000 yards, so we'll see what's up with that.
Monster.
Getting into the Sunday slate, we're starting up with the NFL London game where the Browns technically are at home hosting the Vikings here. Uh, this is the Vikings. They just played the game in Dublin, so now they're just going across the pond now, taking on the Browns. Browns starting Dylan Gabriel, rookie, 3rd round pick here, taking on a Brian Flores defense that doesn't have Van Ginkel. This little note there. On the other side, Carson Wentz is without 4 linemen,
Fuck.
taking on the Browns defense.
What?
So this is
Four?
yeah, the
Four
over.
starters. Are you just saying four linemen in general or four
I
starters?
believe if I'm not when I saw the key inactives, that was the words they said. Key inactives. It had 4 linemen, and it definitely had 2 tackles, 2 guards. I mean, and 1 center and 1 guard. So I was like, damn,
Damn.
those look like 4 starters. Those some names I knew too. I was like,
Mm.
over under is set to 36.5, the lowest of the season, I think, for any game in NFL slate. So yeah, well, it's probably a lot of defense, a lot of ugly ball early, but Kev, opening us up here. Are you going with Carson Wentz with all with no blockers, or are you going with the rookie against the Brian Flores defense?
That's probably the worst alternative we could have picked. This only got worse and worse as you could see.
Browns
Mind you, the
are home
Browns
dogs,
defense.
by the way.
Mind you, the Browns defense is one of the best defenses.
Yeah, rocking a hard place.
I mean, I don't trust Dylan Gabriel to like ball or do nothing crazy just because he doesn't have no weapons like that. Like Joe Flacco just did the best of what he could, and that's what he showed. Like, so I don't know. I'm not trusting. Like, I would hate to be like come out here and be like, yeah, I got the Browns getting the dub, sneaky win after, especially like how they beat the Packers type shit. But it's possible because four linemen, Paul, and you have Carson Wentz in the first place. It's
That's why
possible.
that's why the Steelers got like 6 sacks on Carson Wentz last game. Like they was tearing his ass up.
That shit was bad. I don't know if Carson Wentz throws for 350 again. I might have the Browns on this one. Oh, damn, that hurt. I don't know if I can stand on that.
Yeah, I don't know who to go with this one here because it's like the rookie against Brian Flores' defense, or Carson Wentz with no blockers against Myles Garrett in that defense. Uh, some bullshit's gonna happen here.
Yeah, this is a definitely parlay buster. And it's in London. Anything can happen. Oh, wait, yeah, anything can happen. Fucking.
I'm probably taking the Vikings here, and it's only because I truly believe Dylan Gabriel might really just shit the bed. First game across the pond against Brian Flores. I just think Carson Wentz keeps keeps the railing tight this game.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I might have to. Let me see what the Vikings defense they kept. The Vikings let the Bengals score 10. The Falcons scored 22. The Bengals scored 24 and the Titans scored 13.
I'm taking them boys.
Yeah, I might have to take the Vikings, man. I think their defense could prayerfully make Dylan Gabriel look crazy. 'Cause I feel like I'm thinking that Dylan Gabriel has a chance because of how Jackson Dart won last week. I'm like, don't do it to yourself.
And then we got the Ravens, who are 1.5 point dogs with the Texans coming into town. Ravens are without Lamar Jackson here. Both teams are 1-3. I don't think anyone really would expected this much, but both teams are in a do and die mode right now. If either one wants any playoff hopes,
Kid. Ravens, Derrick Henry hasn't been balling crazy. No Lamar. That's a scary sight. Who's the backup? Is this still Huntley?
I believe it is Huntley, Pro
He's the
Bowler. If it is Huntley, that means it's Pro Bowler Huntley. Oh no, it's Cooper Rush, Cowboy legend.
oh shit. Yeah, he doesn't fit that offense even a little bit.
You don't think he got the legs?
No. Nigga's like, is he like 49 or something like that? 48 on
Oh
some
no, I'm
bullshit.
taking the Texans. This is disrespectful line. It's a pick 'em. You tell me they motherfuckers has lost to Lamar Jackson, and you still think they're gonna duke it out with us? How bad do you think we are?
Mind you, this defense is giving up how many points a week?
Last week they let up nothing. They just beat the brakes off of the Titans.
No, I'm talking about the
Oh, the
Ravens.
Ravens? Yeah, the Ravens have looked pitiful, god awful defensive wise. Yeah.
But on top of that, the Texans defense as well.
26-0, them Titan boys. I mean, the most points anyone scored on them all year is 20.
You think you think the boys can score 20 without Lamar?
No, that's what I'm rocking. I'm rocking big Texans here.
Big Texans, baby.
Then we got Panthers as a 1.5 point dog with the Dolphins coming into town. Tua versus Bryce. Alabama quarterback is duking it out here. I'm rocking with my Dolphins here. We're gonna rally without Tyreek. Waddle wide receiver one. He's shown it in the past. I'm not too worried. And the Panthers are offensively one of the worst teams in the league. So I'm not. This might be a game where our defense actually looks pretty decent.
I don't know, bro. You got to be careful. I said the same thing, and we got 30-0.
Yeah, don't worry, Kev. We spinning the block for you.
I'm just saying, don't come in that bitch thinking,
Shit, sweet.
yeah, kid, because then you find out you real sour, bro.
Damn, you think Bryce Young is gonna do us like 30 like that?
I mean, the Dolphins know Tyreek. I mean, y'all won last week, but at what cost?
Give me the pick. Cough it up. I want to hear the words out of your mouth. You rocking with the Panthers as the dog.
Hey, kid, just throwing things out there. I got the Dolphins. I'm just saying. I was just throwing things out there.
And then the Saints are 2.5 point favorites at home with the Giants coming into town. I repeat, Saints are 2.5 point favorites. I didn't think they would be favorites all year,
Can
but
they
here
beat?
we are.
I didn't know you could be a favorite and not have any wins.
No wins whatsoever. Like Spencer Rattler has yet to taste a W in the NFL, and here he is, 2.5 point favorite.
And this
But
isn't his first day.
Jackson Dart coming off a dub, something Rattler hasn't done in a year and a half. Jackson Dart coming off a dub first ever start. Do you think the Giants keep the good times rolling? Also, Malik Neighbors is done for the season. Keep that in mind.
Facts. So I damn same to the Giants and
Some
Giants.
shitty matchups this year, this week.
Jeez, that sucks because the Saints are bad at everything, but the Giants look crazy, right? But do you think the Saints defense can show up?
I think so. I think the Saints defense is gonna kind of expose the rookie a little bit here.
And what about the Giants defense? They pull up 2 games in a row.
They could, but I'm leaning with the home crowd here and the Saints. I think Vegas got it right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go against the grain, bro.
You going big? You going G man?
I don't know why I'm picking the Giants. Uh, oh fuck.
Taking Big Jackson Dart, Cam Scatterboo.
No, I'm gonna take the Saints. Why not?
Welcome to the dark side, Kev.
Yeah, don't tell nobody.
Then we got the Eagles, 4.5 point favorites with the Broncos coming to town. Uh, AJ Brown trade rumors are in the air, so that means this be the game. AJ Brown gets like 150 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Bo Nix. Bo Nix just came off a good game.
Yeah, he's due for a fuck up, and I think the Eagles defense are gonna be the team to do it to them boys.
Not
Uh,
Eagle special teams.
oh, the hottest in the market. Actually, all special teams are kind of hot right now, but yeah, Eagles coming off big plays. I like the Broncos, but the Eagles are just this one team that does every. You got to play perfect football to beat them because these
Fact.
motherfuckers are still gonna find a way to be in a good position to win the ball game.
It's like how the Chiefs were playing last year.
Exactly. And Chiefs could Loki going to run this year now that they're getting Xavier Worthy healthy and Rashee Rice is coming back off of suspension soon. Could get spooky.
Hmm.
With all that being said, though, I think the Eagles 4.5 point favorites for a reason. I think they get the job done here. Jalen Hurts, Saquon, but this will be the AJ Brown show this week. I'll take the overs on AJ Brown.
I can't wait for the interviews talking about some, what y'all wanted? Yeah,
Facts.
good now? Yeah, I also got the Eagles.
Can I throw the ball?
Mhm.
Jets are 1.5 point dogs at home with the Cowboys coming into town. Ooh, this one gets a little spooky because I think the Cowboys are kind of like the Cowboys' offense is clicking even without CeeDee Lamb, but their defense can let anybody look good. And I do not know how to judge this Jet squad yet.
I picked the Jets last week against the Dolphins, and I said never again.
Here you are. Are you a man of your word?
Never again. I'm standing on it.
I kind of like the Jets here as the home dog. I think Justin Fields that motherfucker can move, bro. And I think the Cowboys are just a type of defense that plays a lot of man, which lets the quarterback get a lot of easy runs.
Wow.
And give me the Justin Fields over on rushing yards, and I think he slides them boys to victory.
Hmm.
We got the last of the 1 o'clock games. Colts 6.5 point favorites with the Raiders coming into town. I don't know how this one. I know everyone's big Colts here. I'm probably taking big Colts here. But something about them Geno Smith, I'm like the moment you want to write off Geno Smith and gentrying them boys, this could be the game where the motherfuckers look like they're competent NFL team. Until then, I'm not picking them. I'm going to give me my boy Danny Dimes, who should be in MVP talks, but no one wants to talk about.
I know. But I think that game for the offense to look decent was last week. When it comes to the Raiders, I'm expecting the Colts to come in locked in, and they just came off a loss.
Yeah, a close loss too.
And a loss that was their fault. Like, I bet you Adonai Mitchell gets very limited snaps this game.
Put his ass in Davy Jones's locker.
Telling you, and leave him there. But yeah, I think the Colts are coming in fired up. They got to come back after that loss, after that L, to come in ready to play the game. And when their team is clicking, there's not much you could do about them boys.
And Jonathan Taylor is first in rushing yards right now, 414 through 4 weeks, and Daniel Jones is third in passing yards.
Nice.
That's a dynamic duo right now. I'm just pointing that out there. Then we got, let's see, I lost my track. This actually be a good game. Seattle Seahawks, 3.5 point favorites, Kev, with the Buccaneers coming into town. Both teams are sitting 3-1. So honestly, one of the better matchups on the weekend. Sam Darnold still hasn't really looked like he's gotten comfortable in Seattle yet. Buccaneers on the road, going all the way across the country to Seattle. Long road game. How do you feel about this one?
And that is a far ass trip from Seattle, Tampa to Seattle. But I mean, this Bucks team is probably feel like they could have won that game last week. They could have throw an interception. They don't get the punt block return. So like this Bucks team isn't scared to pull up to your turf and trap y'all, pull up in your trap and shake over a kid. So this Seahawks team is playing well, but I wouldn't say playing well. They've been getting W's. And Jackson Smith and Jigba, I think, is like the third highest targeted by percentage
Yeah.
in the entire NFL type shit. But
No Bucky
mm,
Irving for the Bucks.
Bucky, yeah, he didn't win NFC Offensive Player of the Month, so I'm not impressed. But I think I might have to go Bucks though.
Wow, rare sighting on this pod.
I feel
Who
like I've
did
been doing a
win
lot more.
NFC Player of the Month?
Oh, Mr. Bijan Robinson himself.
Oh shit, I had no idea.
Yeah, when your team is like, you got to get every W you can.
I love that boy Bijan because he definitely snapped for me in fantasy last week too. Um, I think Seattle makes the stand here. I just don't like the fact that Seattle's favorites. I think the Buccaneers maybe should be favored here, but I think Seattle can look good because the Buccaneers secondary is pretty weak, and this is the game where Sam Darnold probably looks pretty good on the back. Airing that bitch out. So we split on that one. Then we got what's next here. Cardinals 7.5 point favorites with the Titans coming into town. Cam Ward said it best in his quote. We just some ass.
Mm,
So I can't pick the Titans. Who knows if they'll get a win this year? Give me Kyler Murray and the Cardinals to get a nice little win at home. Right now, the Titans are just freebies every week. You can bet against them.
okay.
Are you taking the cards as well on this one?
Oh, I'm not. I think we're still talking the last card, the last fight. Cards versus.
Titans.
Oh, definitely not. Taking no Titans Cardinals for sure. I don't even know why I had to look that up.
Then we got one of the closer matchups, a game that probably should be on prime time. But Chargers taking on the Commanders. Jaden Daniels will be back this week. Chargers are 2.5 point favorites, Kev. You're riding with your boys at home, or is Jaden Daniels going to come in first game back, like the NFL back on fire?
I mean, them boys looked good at home recently, but last week they took a dip, a bad fall off. Because who we played? Who did the Chargers play last week?
The Giants, Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterboo tore them boys up.
Mm, I don't think they fuck up 2 weeks in a row. But if they do, they gotta start figuring some shit out ASAP.
Their O line still banged up. Joe Alt is going to be out. Rashawn Slater is going to be out as well. Those are two top tier tackles in the NFL. So that does kind of worry me here. I mean, you're only as good as your O line. Give me the Commanders on the road here. Jaden Daniels, I think it's gonna be a lower scoring game. And Jaden Daniels is gonna do enough. I just don't think the O line's injuries for the Chargers are just too much, and the
Yeah,
Commanders, Dan
he
Quinn, are
wa-
gonna be good.
he was getting fucked up, but no, I'm gonna stand on it because I'm mad when Jaden Daniels throws for like 3 something and rushes for a touchdown.
Then we got the biggest spread of the weekend. The Detroit Lions, 9.5 point favorites going into Cincinnati Bengals. This is my survivor pick. Hopefully, I move on to next week. I got the Lions here. They're 9.5 point favorites. I mean, outside of that first loss, ever since then, they just been fucking motherfuckers up. Jared Goff and the boys, best offense in the league right now. How do you feel about? Do you think the Bengals have any shot here?
But I'm never rooting for the Bengals. I'm trying to figure out ways to trade T. Higgins on a daily basis. But Lions just don't need to come in overconfident. They got to come in, play the same game they played last week, and this will be a quick. By the third quarter, we gonna know who won.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted to be 38-3. They're benching
Hmm
players.
I'm on some 38-10 type shit. I got a heart.
Then we got Buffalo, 7.5 point favorites at home, Kev, with the Drake May led Patriots coming into town. This is the lights, camera, action. Drake May, you're on the big stage, Sunday night football. Everyone will be watching this game. If you want, this is where the legend is born. I don't think they'll get the win here, but this is where Drake May goes out there and puts on a performance that's gonna have some people talking. How do you feel about the Bills versus Patriots AFC East divisional game here? How do you
One
feel
more
about
time.
the AFC the Bills
Oh,
Patriots
Patriots,
Sunday night?
Bills. Man, I feel like this is like one of those games where we want to talk shit. Like, man, why the fuck are the Patriots playing? But like, they scored 40 points not too long ago. So if they can come in this bitch ready to shoot it out, because the Bills, once their offense starts going and starts playing these short drives and like really going, the defense starts slowly fading and fading and fading and fading and fading. So if the Patriots come in this bitch divisional opponent, we kind of know these guys. We know their first 15 plays. Let me try to hang. It could be a fun like 30, 42, 30, 30 type of game. But I got the Bills regardless. Josh Allen balling. James Cook is like, I don't know if he's the number one person in fantasy right now, but he is eating. Or over the last 3 weeks or something, but he is eating crazy. So I got the Bills.
Give me actually, I changed my pick. Give me the Patriots here on the road. This is the Drake
Nice.
May Sunday night football and the Stephon Diggs revenge game. His lady just dropped an album. She's beefing with Nicki Minaj. Fucking to me big. It's a big day for the big weekend for the Patriots.
Yeah, I respect it.
Then our final game on the slate, Kev, Monday Night Football. The Jaguars are 3.5 point dogs with the Kansas City Chiefs coming into town, Kev. Oh, wait. I don't know if there's something about the Jaguars, but something about them every week that makes me want to pick them. I don't know if I'm gonna do it this week, but how do you feel about this Monday Night Football?
I mean, it worked good last week. I respect it. And I think it's a good matchup, kind of. Not really, but kind of. Um, I just think that, like you said, the Chiefs have a chance to low-key get in the rhythm, low-key start stacking wins, low-key get ready for when Rashid Rice gets back and they're fully one locked in again. So like I expect the Chiefs to come in, not dominate like they did to beat the fuck out of the Ravens last week. But I understand that they're gonna come in and win this game. But I do think the Jaguars are gonna make it ugly because that defense only plays ugly games.
Yeah, that defense is the unspoken hero for the team. Everyone knows Liam Cohen as the offensive guy, the quarterback guy, but he's having them boys go crazy on the defensive side for the Jags. The Chiefs, however, once they got Xavier Worthy, their offense looked like, oh, this is what the Chiefs normally look like. They haven't
Type
got
shit.
Rasheed Price left, but I just think the Chiefs are gonna come in, take care of business, start the run, probably rattle off 4 or 5 straight wins. They're all close, but it all started with last week, and they're gonna continue to run here. Give me the Chiefs and lock it in with you. But
That's real.
from top to bottom, we made up picks from the Sunday game early in London to the Monday night football game. But as always, appreciate y'all watching along. Go down, like, and subscribe. Comment who y'all got. I'm Paul Picking Winham. That's Kev, Waterboy Savoy. And if y'all didn't know, now y'all know.